Every driver dreams of standing on the podium, spraying champagne in celebration of their success. A record many Formula One drivers will be looking to avoid is the highest number of career points without a race win. But what if I told you that one driver, despite immense talent and a record-breaking number of starts, never tasted the glory of a podium finish? Welcome to DRS Speed Hunters, and if you're passionate about the world of F1, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a thrilling story. Share our channel with every F1 fan you know. The race for incredible content is only beginning. Let's dive into today's episode. Now, the podium in Formula One is a place of honor. Drivers who finish in the top three get to celebrate with their teams, holding trophies, spraying champagne, all that. Now, it's a moment that defines their careers, but reaching the podium, that's no easy task. In a sport with only 20 drivers on the grid and teams spending millions to compete, finishing in the top three is a pretty rare achievement. Some drivers reach the podium only once in their entire career, while others, like Michael Schumacher or Lewis Hamilton, stand there hundreds of times. For Nico Hülkenberg, a driver known for his talent and determination, the podium remained out of reach despite his long career. Nico Hülkenberg was born in Germany on August 19th of 1987. His journey in motorsport started when he was only 10 years old. He began karting and quickly showed that he had a natural talent for racing. Nico won several junior championships, proving that he had the skill to go far in the sport. In his early years, he competed in Formula BMW in Germany, showing an outstanding performance, beating future Formula One driver Sebastian Buemi to win the championship. But this was only the beginning of his rise through the ranks. Then he went on to compete in the German Formula 3 Championship and achieve more victories. During this time, Nico also won the A1 GP Series, an international racing championship that has since been discontinued, further showcasing his exceptional talent on the global stage. Now, Nico's success didn't stop there. In the Formula 3 Euro Series, one of the most competitive junior racing categories, he finished in third place during his first attempt. In 2008, he returned to the series and dominated the competition, winning the championship. This made it clear that Nico was one of the best young drivers of the time. Now, after his success in Formula 3, Nico moved up to the GP2 series in 2009, which is often seen as the final step before Formula 1. He had an incredible season, winning the championship in his rookie year. This performance made him one of the top prospects for a Formula 1 seat. In 2010, Nico got his big break in Formula 1, joining the Williams team. He made a strong impression as a rookie, and at the Brazilian Grand Prix that year, Nico stunned everyone by taking pole position in qualifying. This was a remarkable feat, particularly for a rookie driver, and it firmly showcased Nico's immense potential to the world. Nico Hülkenberg made steady progress during his debut Formula One season with Williams in 2010. Among his highlights was a sixth-place finish at the Hungarian Grand Prix and an unforgettable maiden pole position at the Brazilian Grand Prix. As the track began to dry, the conditions were changing fast and many drivers were unsure of the right call. But Nico, with nerves of steel, took a bold risk, switching to slick tires just as the session was nearing its end. With the clock ticking down, his gamble paid off, and he snatched an incredible pole position. It was a stunning moment, especially for a rookie, showcasing his fearless approach and talent on the big leagues. Despite a solid first season, rumors began to swirl about Hülkenberg losing his seat in 2011. And these rumors turned into a reality when Pastor Maldonado, supported by significant sponsorship money, replaced him. After the final race in Abu Dhabi, team boss Frank Williams confirmed Nico's departure from the team. With no race seat in 2011, Hülkenberg joined Force India as a reserve driver. Although he didn't race, he did participate in most Friday practice sessions, which allowed him to stay familiar with the car's machinery. This preparation paid off when Force India promoted him to a race seat in 2012, partnering with Paul Di Resta. Now, Nico's return to racing was impressive. He outscored Di Resta, earning 63 points to his teammates' 46. A career-best fourth-place finish at the Belgian Grand Prix highlighted his potential. However, his most memorable moment came at the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix. In tough weather conditions, Hülkenberg showcased his skill, leading for 29 laps and looking set for a well-deserved victory. But just as the win seemed within reach, a half spin led to contact with Lewis Hamilton, resulting in a penalty that vanished his hopes. He crossed the finish line in fifth, a position that perfectly captured the tiny margins of racing, where every move counts. In 2013, Nico moved to Sauber, partnering with Esteban Gutierrez. Once again, he outperformed his teammate, scoring 51 points to Gutierrez's 6. The Sauber C32 had a tough start to the season, but as the season went on, the team made key improvements that helped Nico achieve some solid results. At Monza, he stunned everyone by qualifying an impressive third. In the last 8 races, he secured 6 points, finishing the season 10th in the Drivers' Championship. Now, despite rumors linking him to a Mercedes seat, that opportunity went to Lewis Hamilton. Nico returned to Force India in 2014. this time teaming up with Sergio Perez. While Perez earned the team's only podium of the season in Bahrain, Nico was the more consistent performer. He scored 96 points, outpaced Perez, who earned 59, and it was all thanks to a 10-race scoring streak at the beginning of the year. Nico was close to getting on the podium on several occasions. However, due to errors or even circumstances beyond his control, such as the team's strategy or the car's performance itself, he was prevented from finishing among the top 3 and stepping onto the podium. Now, when Nico left Formula One at the end of 2019, he had started 179 races without a podium finish. He briefly returned as a substitute driver in 2020 and 2022, increasing his tally to 184 starts. And at the end of 2024, the starts went on to 227 races. This remains a record in Formula One history for the most race starts without a podium finish. Now, this record is bittersweet. Now, on one hand, it underscores Nico's incredible consistency and ability to stay competitive in the demanding world of Formula One. But on the other, it highlights the challenges of racing in F1, where drivers often lack the car performance to compete for wins or podium finishes. Nico Hülkenberg's career is unique. While he never reached the heights of standing on a Formula One podium, his achievements, including a pole position and near-podium finishes, show his skill and determination. His record may not reflect victories, but it tells the story of a driver who never gave up, even when the odds were against him. Now, Nico Hülkenberg never reached the Formula One podium, but his career still had incredible highlights outside of the sport. One of his greatest achievements was his victory at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2015. Now, this race is one of the most famous and challenging events in motorsport. Drivers race for 24 hours, switching between teammates, while the car must handle high speeds, changing weather, and mechanical stress. Winning this race is a dream for many racers. For this race, Nico joined Porsche to compete alongside 2 other talented drivers, Earl Bamber from New Zealand and Nick Tandy from the UK. Together, they formed a strong team. The car they drove was a Porsche 919 Hybrid, a powerful and advanced machine designed to handle the unique demands of this race. Nico and his team showed incredible skill and teamwork during the event. They managed to stay consistent and fast throughout the 24 hours. In the end, they crossed the finish line in first place. Hülkenberg became the first active F1 driver to win Le Mans since Johnny Herbert and Bertrand Gachot in 1991. Competing in Formula One is already an achievement, but succeeding in other types of racing shows true skill. Driving at Le Mans requires different strategies and adaptability. Nico proved that he could handle the pressure and challenges of this unique race. His victory at Le Mans is a reminder that his career was not only about records he didn't achieve in Formula One, it also highlighted his ability to win on one of the biggest leagues in motorsport. For many fans, this achievement cemented Nico's reputation as a driver capable of greatness beyond Formula One. Now, Nico Hülkenberg's career challenges the idea that greatness is defined by only victories and trophies. His skill, consistency, and professionalism earned him respect from fans, teams, and a few drivers. In 2023, Hülkenberg said that he was not bitter or frustrated by his lack of silverware, but added, "Obviously, when you start thinking about it, that's a bit frustrating, because every racing driver back then, and even now, wants to win, ideally. But at the same time, I've never had the car." Now, in a sport where success often depends on the car as much as the driver, Nico's career is a story of perseverance. He continued to push boundaries and deliver strong performances, even without the rewards that many believed he deserved. His record for the most starts without a podium, it's not just an impressive stat, it's a reflection of his passion for racing. For many fans, Nico's story is an inspiring example of resilience. Nico Hülkenberg may never have stood on a Formula One podium, but his career left a lasting impact on the sport. His talent, determination, and love for racing made him a driver worth remembering. So what do you think? Is greatness in Formula One about the trophies, or is it about the journey and moments that define a driver's legacy? Let us know in the comments, and hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you for watching.